live from WashU here in St. Louis with just hours to go before the second debate. Donald Trump vows he's not going anywhere, and his fans have one response to the Donald. There he was in front of Trump Tower yesterday on Fifth Avenue. Folks there loved him, but what about the rest of the Republican Party, and how's he going to handle the heat on stage tonight? He's going to get some, probably from Hillary and the moderators. Here to weigh in is Republican from Alabama, the senator there. He's also a Trump advisor, Senator Jeff Sessions. Good morning to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Steve.
Welcome to St. Louis.
Good to be here. It's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. A complicated day. You were at Trump Tower Friday night after it hit the fan. Tell us what that was like.
Well, I was there after they began to discuss it and came into the room, and we discussed it. Somebody reported that I advised him to pull out. That is not so. I absolutely did not do that.
Was anybody, there's the tweet that you're referring to, it says, here Trump huddled in meeting at Trump Tower with Rudy, Newt, and Jeff Sessions. Source says Sessions arguing Trump should consider dropping out. So that's not true.
No, and I don't, Rudy and Newt weren't even there when I was there. I don't know what. I don't even think they were in the building that day, Friday. Okay. So, no, that's not correct. But I do think it's time for the Republican leadership in this country to take a deep breath. This thing is overblown, Steve. Everybody knows that Trump likes women. He uses this kind of talk. He's been on Howard Stern show, you know, for over years. So this is not a disqualifying event. But what is to me being overlooked is the power of the WikiLeaks on Hillary Clinton, who says she believes in open borders, and she says one thing to the public and another thing to private financiers and supporters and big money people. And that is that explains why we have this lawlessness at our border. It is her deep philosophy that we have a Western Hemisphere union like the British got out of in Europe, and that it has open borders like Europe where you move completely freely. Well,
you know what, Senator, if Donald Trump tonight does what you just did, where you addressed the issue, said it was a terrible thing to say, and turn it around on Hillary Clinton and this WikiLeaks thing, I mean, this would be the story we were all talking about, this document dump of 2,500 email from WikiLeaks. Apparently they also have 50,000 in all. We'd be talking about this had that Billy Bush tape not shown up.
Well, I think we need to give Donald Trump a chance to do that. People need to slow down in some of their comments and really think about it. We're at a point in time when we're going to have a choice for this country. On immigration, if we don't do it right this time, it's going to be too late. If we don't fix the trade problem in America that he has courageously pushed back on and exposed, that could be too late for us. And so I think it's a big deal. There's a host of issues out there that the American people care about, and once focused on that, I think he could see his numbers go right back up as he's done before.
Well, let's see if he does pivot and go back to open borders for a while. Donald Trump has only been in the politics business officially for about a year now. You've been in politics for a very long time. You've seen how effectively people can get themselves out of a jam. What does Donald Trump need to say tonight? Just kind of, sketch out the script of what he should say. What are the words, the buzzwords? Imagine you're Frank Luntz for a second.
Well, you know, he has to be himself. And I think he will be. He's never denied who he is. He's never denied how he approaches business and life and people. So he needs to be himself. He needs to apologize clearly. He needs for the American people to know that he understands this kind of talk is unacceptable, and he has to stop it. And then he's got to refocus this whole question on what you want for America.
Sure.
What direction do we want to go? The policies have worked for him. Twice he's been down. Twice he's come back to lead. Now he's down again, presumably. I think he can move toward November on these issues, focusing on the choice the American people face for their jobs, for their personal security, and those kind of issues.
All right, Senator Sessions, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here in St.